Hello, it's Jay here again and welcome to another video. So in this lesson we are continuing on with the Fight Manager script. However, we do need to make some updates to the health script, both the player and the opponent. And I'm going to begin in the player 1. And we're going to come to the void update and this if block. Now this if block literally lets us kill the player straight away. It's just for testing obviously, but we do need to add some more code for now so we can test everything out. I'm going to come to the end of the if line. I'm going to open and close brackets again and enter. And then I'm going to move the line where current health equals the minimum inside these new brackets. And at the top of the function, what we're going to do is define a game object. So capital G, I'm going to just name this underscore FM. And it's going to equal a game object again with the capital G dot find game object with tag, so singular. Open and close brackets, close the line off. Inside the brackets we'll put the quotations and Fight Manager. And then we'll come to the line below. So we're finding the Fight Manager game object and assigning it to this new naming convention here. And now we can start the core routine. We're going to open and close brackets, close the line off. Inside the brackets, we want the game object underscore FM dot get component, open and close brackets. In the brackets we want Fight Manager. So this time it's a reference to the script. We'll come and we'll add an open and close brackets after that. Dot. And let's come to the Fight Manager script. And we're going to change this IEnumerate to public. And then we can call it from this line, round manager FSM, open and close brackets again. Okay, with this done, we're going to come to the opponent health and we're going to do the exact same thing here. So I'll just move the health line and I'll copy and paste these new lines in there. And we're going to save that off there. Then we're going to come to the Fight Manager script. Oh, in the IEnumerator, after the first close bracket, we just need to add yield, return, and null. We'll close that line off and we're going to come down to the on GUI function, and again after the first close bracket we're going to add GUI dot end group, open and close brackets, close that line off. And now we're going to scroll back up to the check round over function. So here, if return current player health equals 0, then increase the opponent rounds 1 by 1. We're also going to here, and we need to obviously set these to true. So player round 1 1 and opponent round 1 equals true. Close that line off. Let's put and set to true. And I'll just copy and paste that naming convention in. And we need to do the same here. So player 1 round 1. And just swap that out in the comments. So I'll just quickly save for now. And now we can come back to the on GUI. And we're going to come to this if block, if player 1 round 1 equals true. And I'm going to copy everything inside the brackets. I'm not copying the brackets themselves or this if line, just these lines of code. And we're going to paste this in for every different coloured robot. So the last two, once we have all those in place, let's come up to the first one. And all we need to change is the texture it draws. So check the if block, the colour of the robot, and change that to its win text. Now I'm going to go through this fairly quickly. I will tidy up the comments off camera, but for now I just want to get this code in place, because once we do, we are actually going to test this out, which I'm sure many of you have been waiting for. So that's for the robot green, pink and gold to do. And the last one for robot gold. And we'll save all that off, and we're going to come to Unity now. We're going to come to the Fight Manager game object, and we're going to add a new tag of Fight Manager. Let's save that off. And then we're going to assign the tag. And we also need to assign some GUI. So I'm just going to assign for player 1 the black robot, the wins text, and these are part of the new GUI I'm creating. I haven't finished them yet, which is why I'm not putting them all in at the moment. These GUI will be available to download to my highest level Patreons. But for now, we're going to assign the audio. Now, this audio isn't ideal. Doesn't sound like the previous voice audio, but it will do for now, because again, that's something I'm thinking of redoing and making it better quality. So we're just going to use these for testing, and we'll hit play. And I'll just grab my controller, and as always, we'll let this run through. And I'm going to begin by killing the opponent using the O button.
Player 1 wins.
So yes, the audio is not great quality, but as I said, that audio is just for testing, and it is working. Now, there is one problem with the way that works is, as I said, I'm not worried about the quality of the audio, because I'm looking into different ways of creating the audio. So we're going to automatically actually make that better. It's not a problem. It's going to become better very shortly. But there's a little bit too much of a pause. And as you can see in Fight Manager, GUI pause, wait for seconds, real time, we've got a value of 3. Now off camera, I'm going to experiment with a value that suits my project. I'll probably do it after I've created the new audio. Remember, you can use half a second as I have here. But remember, if you're not using whole numbers, to put the F for float. And obviously you can experiment the same way as I will to find a delay that suits your project. So I'm just going to let this run through again.
Round 1. Fight.
The audio, we haven't got the audio in place actually for the other characters. We are going to do that, but we'll do that in a different lesson. So the only one it's playing at the moment is for the player 1, so that will be a mistake when I kill the player here.
Player 1 wins.
So obviously we need to assign the black robot wins audio. We're going to do that in another lesson, but I just wanted to show you that to show the GUI is working. The GUI is correct. Just the audio clip is not. We'll be fixing that very soon. So the GUI, let's stop that there. As I say, it's not finished yet. I'm going for a sort of chrome effect text, but it needs more contrast against the background. So please bear with me. I am creating these whenever I get chance off camera. I'll be doing the same with the audio, and as I say, once these have been created and finished, I will put them on the Patreon for the highest level tiers. So I think that's all we're going to do in this lesson. We'll leave it here for now. We'll pick this up in the next video. As always, I hope you enjoyed this lesson. I hope to see you next time, and until then, as always, bye for now.